Hey, good Thursday morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. I'm sorry. I have to tell you that a couple of things have creeped into the weather forecast today that takes an improving weather situation next week and makes it go wah, 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 wah. Also Mother's Day. I've been highlighting this the last couple of days, the trend of this storm system to the southeast of Michigan creeping back more toward the northwest. Well, now, in the last 24 hours, a storm system in the northwest that's been weak and was going to represent maybe a shower on Monday is kind of latching onto that, dragging that storm system from the southeast back. And it does look like we're going to deal with some showers on Mother's Day. So let's get to it. Hey, good morning, everybody keeping their spirits up. Ann from Parma and Rachel Lee, good morning also. I'm going to try to keep my spirits up, but I got to tell you, it looks as far as weather goes at a time when we started to improve dramatically. Hey, good morning, Cindy Newsender from Hillsdale. All right, so we knew it was going to rain today, and it is. Solid area of rainfall across lower Michigan, most of the UP right now. It's not going to be an all-day rain. I'll show that to you on radar here now, radar forecast, I should say, in that the morning hours. Hey, good morning, Stephen Mark. Veronica, are we ever going to have some nice weather? We will have nice weather, but it's going to be late April nice weather in mid-May, okay? Snow in the Keweenaw? Probably not. Now, this is the radar forecast for noon. So the showers will be winding down in the late morning, becoming more scattered around Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo and Traverse City. Still in the eastern side of the state, we're at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and there's still a cold front to come through with the heating of the day. You're going to warm up to the 70s in the southeast part of lower Michigan. I'll show that to you in just a moment. But as we go into the evening hours, it looks like some scattered, more potent thunderstorms, probably not, hey, Don Kuhn, probably not severe, but maybe vigorous thunderstorms will be moving through the thumb and southeast. Yeah, stay in Nashville. Okay, so, and then we go into the late evening hours, midnight, winding down, okay? How much longer till hot weather arrives? I don't see hot weather anytime in the next 2 weeks. Probably going to be mid-June, the way it's pacing as far as what you would call hot weather in the 80s. Okay, so here's the total rainfall on this storm system today, and we're still looking at, well, a lot of places have already had an inch, but we're looking at an inch in the north where fire danger's been high, so that's not really too bad of a deal. But in the south, where the farmers want to get going, it's a waiting game, and looks like half-inch or so of moisture out of this. Now, here's what I want to show you. Let's keep going on this and show you what happens on Mother's Day, okay? On Mother's Day, this is just before Mother's Day. Look at the rainfall totals, okay? Now, we go into Mother's Day and Mother's Day afternoon, evening, and it's not a heavy thing, 1/10, 2/10, something like that, but it's just enough to have showers, okay? And then we go through next week, and Thursday puts down another rainfall, and that's the couple of things that I'm seeing that are just not so pleasant. Here it is, storm system today with its wind. Tomorrow, dry probably, but really cool for this time of the year. And then we go to Mother's Day. Okay, here's Mother's Day. Here's afternoon on Mother's Day. And again, it's not a robust pattern, but it's a scattered shower, and this is evening on Mother's Day. So if you're going to celebrate outside, morning, well, this is 8 in the morning. Southern lower could have a few showers. Northern lower could be dry. Okay. And then we go to Thursday, and a storm, an Alberta Clipper coming in from the northwest, and you just do not warm up on something like that. Roy Clifton, when is the Tigers game you're talking about? I don't get a chance to follow them. I'm just so busy with this dang weather. If you're talking today, you got to tell me what time. And then I would tell you the rain is becoming more sporadic through the day, so that tends to get a game in. Okay, so here we go. High temperatures today. Look at this. In the southeast, you're going to make it to 76 degrees or so in Detroit, 76 in Ann Arbor, 73 in Jackson, 74 in Flint, 73 in Saginaw. So not bad. Now on the west side, a little cooler, 70 Kalamazoo, 69 for my friends in Grand Rapids, 63 in Traverse City. That's not bad. Upper 30s for highs in the western UP. Tomorrow the cooler air is in. Okay? And that means high temperatures in the 50s, 40s in the north. Saturday. Matthew, how does tomorrow evening look in Traverse City? Looks dry, looks cool, probably temperatures in the 40s. Now, we're Saturday, about 60 degrees. We're Mother's Day, about 60 degrees. Tigers play at 1:10 this afternoon. Okay, we'll go back to that in just a second here. Okay, so then we're at Monday, and we're at Tuesday in the 60s, and we're at Wednesday. So I don't want to make it sound like it's going to be terrible. We're going to have a lot of 60 to 65 degree weather next week and a couple of rains. So it's nice springtime type weather. But when you look at the normal highs now, we should be to about 70 by that time. So we're kind of lagging behind. All right, let's go back to the Tigers. Folks are asking about that. Let's see here. And let's grab the newest high-resolution rapid refresh. And let's go to 1 o'clock. Okay. Now, see, it's becoming sporadic. So they often wait those kind of things out unless they see that it's going to last for an hour or two. So I'm going to say that it's a good possibility, maybe some delays in there, but it's probably not a steady rain. Now someone's asking, let's see, Brooke Eagle, we are leaving for Chicago for a concert Friday. Did you say rain and cold? Let's look at let's see here. Let's look at Chicago for you on Friday. You're going to be dry. You should have some sunshine there, and you're going to be cool, probably in the 60s in the heat of the afternoon, 50s at night. So I would definitely take a jacket. Is it safe to plant vegetables in the Saginaw area now? Sarah Hutchinson. Depends on what kind of vegetables. The cold-tolerant vegetables, yes. Frost-prone things like tomatoes and peppers. You're going to have to cover them maybe still. So if you have a couple of plants, certainly. Chance of severe weather today and heavy rains in Metro Report. Heavy downpours, severe weather, I don't think so. Let me just check one thing. And my thought all along has been that we have so much rain early that it would keep severe weather from developing. And let's see what the Storm Prediction Center is saying also. Yeah, and they don't even get us into the marginal chance of severe weather. I'm leaving Texas around noon to drive to Michigan. How's the weather? Okay, let's take a look at that. Hey, we got some great questions here. All right, today, Texas. Okay, there's Texas, there's Michigan. I would say you're probably going to be behind this storm storminess along the cold front, and that's going to be a good thing because they will have severe weather down in here. So I'm guessing you're going to come up on a path like this, and I'm guessing you're going to be just behind that front and probably in a good situation. If you had left a little earlier, you could be just driving along that front, and that would be terrible. Yes, it's May 9th. Give it up. I'm working in Beaverton. What's it look like for tomorrow, says William Roberts. Tomorrow in Beaverton should be dry. I wouldn't rule out a drizzle patch or two, but it's going to be on the cool side, 50s to maybe 60. Camping in Ionia Friday and Saturday should be dry. You'll want a bonfire. Hey, good morning, Kelly Frick from MLive. So, there you have it, folks. Sorry about that headline. It's just not a real pleasant looking weather forecast. We knew we were going to have the rain today, right? So that's no surprise. The Mother's Day rain, that's been slowly creeping in as an idea, and it's becoming more and more certain. Not a washout, but just a speckle of showers here and there and some clouds. Lori says, weather between Grand Rapids and Chicago today, you will run out of the rain. If you wait long enough, a couple of hours, you'll run out of the rain from Grand Rapids to Chicago. Should be fine. Not the greatest. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s. So we'll watch Mother's Day for a few spotty showers. My advice, if you want to do something outside, do it early in the morning before the showers move in. And then next week we have another batch of showers on Thursday. And we have cooler than normal weather. Remember, our normal high now is supposed to be, thanks to the power of the sunshine, is supposed to be going up about a degree every 2 days. I looked May 20th, we'll call it 70 to 73 would be an average high temperature. It looks like it's going to be 10 days before southern Michigan hits 70 widespread again after today. Hey, good morning, Mike Conway from Traverse City. So it's a slow wait, and I've got a post for you coming up today or tomorrow about what we call the Arctic Oscillation. Okay, this is the extra, folks. If you want the real meteorological geekdom, here it comes. We have something called the Arctic Oscillation. We deal with a lot of oscillations as meteorologists. You know one, the ENSO, El Nino Southern Oscillation. It's an oscillation where the water piles up on one side of the Pacific Ocean and then sloshes back, and that warm water as it sloshes back changes the world's weather patterns. We have other oscillations around the globe, Northern Pacific Oscillation. Another one is the Arctic Oscillation, and that's over by Greenland, northeast Atlantic Ocean. That oscillation, it goes back and forth every week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and it's actually going into a phase that is the cold phase of the Arctic Oscillation, cold phase for us, and that's one of the pieces that's stalling the warm-up that we would normally have at this time of the year. Sorry, it's just a goofy weather pattern. I don't know what causes it. I don't know if you want to call it global warming and whatnot. I've got some thoughts on that. I won't get into that here, but we do have a goofy pattern coming up. I will keep you updated on this. We'll get through it. I guess I will say one thing. Over the years here in Michigan, I've heard a lot of complaints from all of you that say, wow, Michigan goes from winter to summer. Not this year. You're going to get your spring. You're getting it now. Enjoy those 60s. Get out and do the yard work that you can when it's dry. But waiting for 70s and 80s, it's probably going to be at least a couple of weeks on that. Sorry, had to do it. But otherwise, have yourselves a great Thursday. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for watching me and joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. Thanks for all the great questions and input. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Hey, at least it's Friday tomorrow, right?